Today is one of the days that I should have vlogged. Well, I picked up some stuff on Facebook Marketplace today for free. One of those things being these palette shelves, which I'm really excited about. We got 3 of them. I've been wanting to find something to put the kids' books in, and the bookshelf idea just like doesn't sound appealing. And that way they can see all of the books. I think it's really cute. I don't know. I really like them. I don't know about the black. We might end up repainting them, but that's also just like a whole nother project that I don't know if I want to take on. The 12 Days of Christmas Conspiracy might turn into like 8 Days of Christmas Conspiracy or less. I don't know. I'm going to try to record the first video tonight or tomorrow, but we're having to move the podcast studio upstairs just because we can't be down here talking with the ferrets. I'm sure that you guys have noticed during my Music Mondays, like it's just distracting. We're gonna have to move our podcast stuff upstairs, which is fine because that means that this entire downstairs gets to be turned into something else, which we're super excited about. I wanted to have these bookshelves upstairs in the living room before I realized how big they were, but I really like these. I'm gonna show you the other thing that I got on Facebook. There's been so much fun today. Free stuff on Facebook Marketplace, because as I told you guys before, we're not buying gifts from like big corporate stores or anything. We're doing mom and pop shops only, and then if we're not doing a brick and mortar store, we are going online. Facebook Marketplace, buy-sell groups on Facebook as well, and then Craigslist. Free stuff on Facebook Marketplace, especially during the winter when people are just trying to get rid of stuff so that they can bring stuff in for the holidays. Like, you will find steals on Facebook Marketplace for free or for super cheap. So here's something else that I got for free. So pardon the mess, this is like the craft corner, I guess you could say. We just have like so much stuff. This is what I got for free on Facebook Marketplace. If anybody knows what this is, let me know down below. Also, sorry about the dishwasher. For those of you who don't know what this is, I'll give you a little sneaky peeky. What do we think it is? So I'm not 100% sure if this is where this guy is going to live, but for those of you who don't know what this is a worm composter. So Raylan's super excited about having pet worms, and she's really super excited about the fact that she gets to feed them all of her food scraps. So it's really cool. This was literally free on Facebook with all of the worms. The lady used this in an apartment when she lived in an apartment. Now she has a really big house, huge house, and she has like a worm tower outside, which is really cool. But it's tiered, so the top tier you put all your food in, and then they poop and it goes down to the second tier, and then after the second tier it filters everything through. So then you have compost in the third tier, and then fertilizer that comes out of this little spigot. I'm so excited. I cannot contain my excitement. I'm so excited about this. My plants do amazing with worm castings, and they're not really like the cheapest thing to buy. Look at this dog. Literally cannot be anywhere without him. So what I do with worm castings is I just sprinkle them on the top of my houseplants, and then as I water, if I top water my plants, it helps soak down, and it's kind of like a slow release fertilizer, which is really helpful. I feel like I talk about plants in every single video, but I really love plants. And I'm also super excited about having a garden this year. But there's something else that I want to show you. So first of all, before I share what I was going to share, this light, it's very nice. It's very well made. I found it for free in the garbage, so. Okay, so I feel better, a little bit better. Today, I'm gonna vlog a little bit, even though it makes me a little nervous, vlogging in public. Just cause like, not because of vlogging like around people, but putting content online where people can probably pinpoint where I am. I'm just, you know, things are different now for me. Yeah, finished school a little bit early with Ray today, so we're gonna go to the library, I think. A new library, a different library. And then I'm also picking up some houseplants off of Facebook Marketplace because one of the plants in this whole entire plant bundle has been on my wish list for a minute, but everything else that comes with it is just kind of like a bonus, which I'm really excited about because a couple of them I have wanted to see if I like, but I don't want to pay full price for them if I end up hating them and then have to resell them.
Then guys, I was so bad.
And I'm just getting hottie. This is the one right here that was on my wish list. Oh my god, I can't believe it! Okay, so I don't have my tripod because it kind of broke, so this is going to be a little interesting, but we'll save the best for last. So this is some kind of philodendron. I don't really know. The guy must like run a business. I don't really know. He had so many plants in his house, so many plants, but he said that he propagated too many and just wanted to get rid of them. So I got all of these plants for $5. Oh my gosh, terracotta pot. I love buying plants that come with like nicer pots. I like terracotta a lot. I don't know what this is. Seems like it's probably another kind of philodendron. Growth point coming out right here, down at the bottom. So she looks a little scraggly, a little weird. She's got potential. I know nothing about these plants. Isn't she funny? She is very cute. Yeah, like a palm tree, kind of. So if I cut that, it looks like I can just lay it on the soil and it'll root by itself, which some kind of... You gotta be kidding me. Another kind of philodendron. I don't really know. She looks a little crispy. You just need some love. Oh, what was that? This is a zigzag cactus. Cute. There's like these little things that look like they might be roots. I don't know. This one is a cactus though, so it'll hurt you. So this is the one that's been on my wish list for a hot minute. This is a Syngonium albo. The rest have been reverted. This one looks like it has some slight variegation, but if you look at the stems, that's how you can tell if a leaf is going to be variegated, by the way, is by looking at the stems. There's some white on this one. There's potential in that. There's like a whole bunch of different little guys in here. So if your plant is losing variegation though, you can just cut it down. So like this one, I don't know if you guys can actually see this. This one right here is the variegated leaf. If I cut this leaf, because it's not variegated, if I were to cut this down at the base here, hopefully the next leaf would come out like this. Like this one here, this stem right here is variegated, but it's pushing out this one, which isn't variegated, but it looks like there's some variegation on the stem that's about to come out. So usually when you get variegated plants like this, one will be like normal all green, one will be like this with the variegation. But I'm so excited. I'm also really excited to learn more about these because I've only had one arrowhead plant. It was given to me and it did really well in the space that I had it in. But now I don't have any grow lights or anything. So we're gonna go to the library. I just got so excited I wanted to look at all those, but I didn't want to sit in front of that guy's house, so. Little guy already happy in my little cactus corner. So I wanted to let you guys in on some of my plant secrets. If there's a plant that you like or you just want to know what it is, an app called Picture This, it's free to download, and usually there are pop-ups that'll like ask you to buy a membership or whatever. You don't have to do that. If you just look in one of the top corners, it'll say cancel. Sometimes it'll say upgrade or restore or something like that, but you just gotta hit the cancel button and then you get to use it for free. So going through my plants, this one is a philodendron Birkin. So keeping in mind I got all these plants for $5. I was going to buy a Syngonium, not the albo. It was just like a one that they have in like every store now. It's like white-ish, light green, and like sometimes pink, like pink spots. I was gonna buy one of those for $3 off of Facebook, but I just never ended up doing it, and then I found this one, and I was like, yeah, I will pay $5 for just that one leaf. But I got a whole plant plus 4 other plants. So anyway, this is a philodendron Birkin. It's like a little baby, I guess, I don't really know, but this is what they end up looking like. So Amazon sells these for $18, Home Depot sells them for $30, but they're in a bigger pot. So it's a 6-inch pot. This is probably like a 3-inch pot. So $30 for something double the size, but this one, if this is the one that this app actually pinned it as, I'm in shock. Supposedly this is a glorious jungle philodendron, and these things are beautiful. When they're healthy, they can grow up to 3 feet tall and spread up to 3 feet wide. Like, how cool is that? How cool will that be? Ooh! It has new growth, so it's healthy enough. I guess these are technically like creeper plants, so they do creep sideways like that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna keep her like this or if I'm gonna end up cutting this and just keeping this like little top part, maybe trying to propagate some of this, but like it looks goofy, it's quirky. I don't hate it though. Is a philodendron imperial green, also known as a philodendron moonlight or moonshine, one of the two. They look a lot like philodendron lemon lime, except the leaves as they get older turn a deeper green, whereas the lemon lime stays like a brighter green. I'm so shocked that I got all these plants for $5. This is just so fun. We went to the library, a library that is about 30 minutes away from where we live, and unfortunately I think it's the kids' favorite now, so it is what it is. I don't know if there were homeschool kids there or if there were just a lot of kids because it's almost winter break, or it is winter break. I don't know when the kids go on winter break, to be honest with you. So yeah, that was fun. I don't have a ton planned for today. I feel like all of my vlogs are about plants. Most of my life is about plants because I really like plants. I feel like that's all that I have. But I'm making lunch, kids are eating lunch, I'm making myself lunch. Gotta figure out what to make for dinner. I think I'm just gonna keep it easy, simple, so that I don't have to spend a whole bunch of time here, because I'm still not feeling 1000%. But like, I'm better, you know what I mean? I don't know, we'll see. But